And also in North Texas, Fort Worth ISD is investigating a teacher for posting on social media telling ICE to come to a high school. The Dallas Morning News reports that ICE gave an enforcement update on X Thursday, and a user responded inviting them to a high school because he has students who don't speak English and have to use an iPhone translator to communicate. The school board president said the person who allegedly made the post is a substitute teacher, and he is not allowed on campus during this investigation.
What's going on with your boy? It's your boy Young Twin in the building, man. Hey, man. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, 20 TV. We got a story coming out of Texas. A substitute teacher called the folks on the children, man. I keep telling y'all, man, these people ain't playing, man. They want these people out the country. Anyway, a substitute teacher made a post inviting ICE to come to school where he was substituting at. Made a post, but it's recently been deleted. He said, y'all should come to Fort Worth, Texas, to Northside High School. I have many students who don't even speak English, and they are in the 10th, 11th grade. They have they have to communicate through their iPhones. Translators to me, damn. That's just like what I had to do when I was at my job. They have to use these phone translators to communicate with American citizens. Anyway, he made a post for them to come get him. And you have a lot of teachers that's in uproar about it. I don't have no problem with it because they are allowed to be able to go in churches and schools now. They can come in there and get you. My thing is they've been using the schools and the children in the churches to hide their lifestyle for a long time. This immigration thing is more serious than we think. They just found I think it was 75, 85 children on the border, missing children. So they've been running a whole sex trafficking thing through that whole border. So it's a lot of stuff going on that we don't know nothing about. And so definitely, man, shouts out to Donald Trump for even enforcing this. But anyway, you got some teachers that's pissed off about it. They want to stand up and stand between the ICE agents. If you come into my classroom, you're going to have to go through me. Yes, you heard me right. The teachers want to stand between the ICE agents and the police. And not only do they want to stand in the way of the ICE agents, they want to protect these children. But as you saw, the article says these kids are in 11th, 10th grade. These are not babies. Okay, they want to stand in the way of this. I just want to know where all this energy was when it came to American children.
Up your students. I'm sitting here, just finished running errands, and I see that there is a teacher at a Fort Worth ISD who has invited ICE to come and pick up his students from Northside High School because he says that he has a lot of 10th, 11th, and 12th graders who don't speak English, and he's welcoming them to come pick them up. There's not much that needs to be said about this. I don't like to get into the politics of my profession, but this is pretty much black and white. Like, dude, out of line, just absolutely out of line, especially as a Texas teacher. I used to work for a principal, and there's some things that she used to tell us all the time that I'll never forget. And one of the things that I'm reminded of often is that as a teacher, as an assistant principal, as someone who works in education, you are a public servant. You work in customer service essentially. So you don't get to pick and choose who you get to teach, how you get to teach, but who you get to teach: black, brown, yellow, purple, smart, rich, poor, student that needs support. You don't get to pick and choose who you get to teach. And so what this man just did by tweeting ICE just reminded me of what she used to remind us often. It's just really sad. I mean, it's just really sad. Like, I can't believe that man tweeted that. I know the district is going to handle him, but that's so sad. If you are a teacher and you are watching this, you need to remind yourself, Every decision that you make, think about, is this what's best for children? Is this what's best for children? Not just the Black child, not just the.
I get it, but I wonder where is all this energy for American children. I don't understand it.
You don't get to pick and choose. We don't get to pick and choose. And if you want to pick and choose, then teaching is just not for you. It's just not for you. This isn't that profession where you get to pick and choose who you want to teach. That's not how this works. We are public servants. We work in customer service. And it's really sad that that man felt the need to tweet that. Y'all be blessed on this beautiful Sunday. And teachers, we need you. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm in it for the long haul. I hope that you hang in there as well. I absolutely love what I do.
Updates that ICE can now raid schools. And if ICE tries to raid schools, take any of my students, take anchor babies, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not going to do nothing at all. I'm not going to fight a federal agency or federal laws on your children's behalf. I'm not going to risk going to jail and losing my livelihood on behalf of you or your children, because who would take care of mine? And I'm seeing that a lot of Black women are not understanding how to take off the cape. And that's because we've been wearing it so long and just flying that cape so high that we really can't separate ourselves from that role. I will not be doing anything that could potentially negatively impact this household, me, or my children, including protecting yours. The things that this administration said were going to happen are happening. And how we tried to help was pointing out to you that these particular things were going to be counterproductive to your own physical safety, health, wellness, and financial situations. And you know what Jen Pop said? Jen Pop said, that's fine. We hate Black women so much, we're willing to risk that. So now that it's here, as a Black woman, a person who's already in a marginalized group, I cannot do anything to help you without putting myself at risk of more marginalization, the kind that they already said was going to happen. So what am I going to do? Absolutely nothing.
Chicago, tried to get into a school, and you know what happened? The teachers said no. The staff said no. CPS said no. Everybody said no. Are you getting it now? They left because nobody let them do it. Their job only has merit because we give it merit. Fuck these clowns. Get unscared. These guys are fucking losers. So much so that they went and do you know how much of a loser you have to be to make this your job? Get real, bro. They're not scary. They're not real.
And this here is the type of lady that gets people hurt. I mean, you really think you're going to stand in the way of police officers, ICE agents, trained people? Do you really think you're going to stand in? You sitting here promoting, don't be scared of these people. Like it's a game. Like it's a joke.
So this is to the teachers, especially the teachers in Chicago that are saying like what they're going to do if the ICE comes in, or just all this, what you're going to do to protect the kids. Let me ask you this. During the amount of violence that takes place in Chicago, did y'all ever consider going and helping those kids in those situations? Or is it just political and, pomp and circumstance? A lot of Black kids, were affected by violence in the areas that you're teachers in, and I didn't see any of you defending them. So now all of a sudden, because Trump's in office and he wants law and order, you want to help those people, but didn't want to help the kids that you were sent to. I'm confused. Just correct me when I'm wrong. It seems to me that it's very targeted outrage.
My bad, I had my mic off. It's an update on this case. The substitute teacher is now suspended, and he's not allowed on school campuses. I'm sure he's going to be fine. Who knows? Donald Trump might reach out to him. You know what I'm saying? Reaching out to everybody else. Let me know what y'all think, man, in the comment section. Like and subscribe to the channel, man. I'm out. Peace.